back at the roundabout and back on trail. Good morning and welcome to day 28 of the Namparang trail. Day 26 was still a full day to get into the city. I enjoyed it. It seemed to go quite quick. It was a short stint to get to the first part of the city and then a lot of walking through the city. I think it's 14 kilometres on footpaths. So yeah, that was pretty good. Got to the city, found a motel. They all here charge more for the weekends. So it was 40,000 for Friday night and then 60,000. I went to a couple of hotels. The one I went to was the cheapest. Had a little friend, had a little cockroach, but the sheets were clean, and it was an older place, but it was fine. All I need is clean sheets and a clean bathroom, and I had that. So yesterday, much needed rest day. My knee is completely back to normal. The fluid's gone. It feels good. My feet are a little sore. I've been slowly building up the kilometres, but yeah, the rest day was good. Went to a mall. Have electronic shops. Really hard to find electronic shops, but the mall had a big supermarket, so I have upgraded my food. I'm carrying a little bit more extras just because I could get them at the supermarket. May need to supplement the noodles or the ramen that I'm having for dinners. So plant-based tuna, looked interesting. It's in sachets, some flavoured squid and some kimchi as well. So pack's a little bit heavier. I found some other nice goodies as well. So sacrificing the weight to carry a bit more yummy food. And one of the convenience stores had a power bank. So I've now got an extra 5,000 amp power bank, which should now give me 5, possibly 6 days. So that's a little bit less stressing about power. Right, today got a couple of kilometres to get to the end of course 55, and then course 54 is a little short one, 7.6k, and it sort of loops around and ends up almost on the outskirts of the city. And then the next one's another little short one as well, 11.6. So this first one rated medium, and then the other ones are easy. So having a late start, nearly 10 o'clock, just wanted to laze in bed for a little bit longer. Right. Good to be back on trail, but my back does feel a bit heavier. Looks like a temple in there. And back out to the coast. This looks like the older part of town. Yep, another big bridge. It looks like the ferry terminal over there. And another part of the city. I'm going to be following around the edge. Definitely no vehicles coming down this part of the little village. It's funny, the city's right there, but this feels like some remote little village. I found it. I found the hot dog. Laughing how enthusiastic I was to see it. So I've got 2. I was holding off on breakfast, hoping I would see that. Alright. This one's got a different type of sweet sauce inside and some nuts as well. Traditional older part of the city as opposed to what I've just been in. No more flashy lights. It's coming out on a little park area. Lots of people all exercising today. It's a pretty vicious looking ship. These are all the traditional old style flags. It's actually a town square. It's the first I've seen a big town square like this. And look at this statue. And that's the other part of the ship. It's cool. This is a time capsule commemorating the 100th year of Yesil Port. So this port's been a major port for a long time. It was a naval base for 417 years in the Joseon dynasty. It was major base during the Japanese invasion in 1592. became a customs port 1923 and remains a major fishing port to this day. Right, it's a little bit more modern, this part of town now, and I'm doing the elusive hunt for a rubbish bin. It's very, very hard to find rubbish bins in this country. It's a place to come for fishing. Yosso not sure. A little bit more modern sushimi restaurants all along here. Little interesting art sculptures. Just to finish off the perfect breakfast. 2 hot dog and a coffee. I can't think of a better breakfast. I got gondolas going across. Oh, that's better. He got the temperature right. Too many of the coffees have been way too hot. That one is much better. There is actually a backpackers here. There's a hostel across there, but in the wrong area, not where I wanted to stay, which is why I stayed in a hotel. And to be honest, the price difference between the hotel and the backpackers isn't really much. And having my own room to spread out in. It's really neat along here. Lighthouse, gondola, bridge. This is the Hamel Museum. Hamel was a Dutchman who got shipwrecked on Jeju, and he wrote a journal about his life in Korea, and he was here for 13 years and then he went back and submitted his report, which is actually submitted it to get wages for while he was here. And yeah, so it was the first known report of Korea that made it to Europe. I did wonder why there was a windmill here. Right behind the museum. I guess this becomes a thriving food court at night. Right, under the bridge. Commercial port over there. A little bit of boardwalk. Missed a turn. Meant to be heading up the hill from the bridge. Any markers? Check the map. So from under the bridge, oh, these are food collection bins, these ones. Under the bridge, now we're heading up. There's the first layer. Now another layer. These are pretty flowers. And another layer. I think we're going to keep going to the top. Whew. That's a lot of stairs. Right, that's our trail will last a bit. Hey, trail. Oh, beautiful shade. It's hot day. Oh, this would be why this section is rated medium difficulty. Oh, nice views. Showing what the city used to look like today. Oh, out onto the road, we're on Jasan Park. Looks like the police symbol. Building up there, almost looks like a ship. Right, there's a big statue. Minjukwi something Yang. So obviously an important man here. Very impressive. The translator isn't working, so I can't tell you what it's about. And heading down the stairs. Thought there was someone coming up behind me because I can hear music. They got speakers. It's all the way down here, got music going. This is cable car terminal down here. It's just got a nice view, and for a change we're not following around the coast. We're actually dipping in there and we're going up the valley, up behind the backside of the city. That's all the cable cars going up. Right, we are going down on a gravel road. Very coupley thing, obviously. And writing messages and love hearts. Wow, there's a lot of them. All the way around. Wow. Not just couples, families as well. Look closely, I've nearly covered the trail markers. It's more stairs dropping all the way down to there. So we're about to drop off to the ocean. More stairs. It is a Sunday, which is probably why there's so many people around. Odong door. Welcome to Odong door. All sorts of food. I think that's stomach. Chestnuts. Stomach chicken skewers, hot dogs, all sorts. Candy floss. Tunnel over there and lots of tourist buses. That's where I was, where the statue was, way up there. Oh, so good to be getting out of those crowds. You get so used to the peace and solitude of hiking by myself and you get in big crowds like that. Oh, it takes a bit to get used to. This big ship here belongs to a university. Shannon National University. Wow. A bit of money in there. The crowds were very concentrated. Now there's no one. Quite sure that rusty looking thing is. Big stands there. I wonder if they do a water show of some sort. This is the theme pavilion. It looks like a nuclear plant. I saw some signs in the main part of town for an exhibition in 2012. I wonder if that's what all of these were built for. They look like it's designed for a large amount of people and a whole lot of different exhibits, but it's deserted today. This looks much more impressive from this side. It looks to be fountains, so I'm thinking it's a light show actually. Or it used to be at some stage. They're looking pretty rusty. I know a lot of the villages have been deserted in the middle of the day, but I feel like I'm in a post-apocalyptic movie at the moment with all these facilities and no one around. It's weird. I mean, the architecture in here is amazing. I saw a person. Look, there's a person. They're not running from a zombie. Another person. It's weird putting toilet paper in the toilet. I haven't done that for a while. The reason I say that, most of the toilets here, you put the toilet paper in the bin beside the toilet. Nice little oasis of green in the city. Even a little stream. Ah, having a chocolate bar. It's completely melted. Yeah. Alright. Now that nice little sheltered walkway back into city streets, right at the edge of the city. Trees on that side, big buildings that side. This is actually a good sized hill. Oh, nice scenes on all the light lampposts. Oh. Heart rate 152. A long time since it's been that high. Sustained hill and really hot. Not quite sure what that is meant to be. Crossing over. Strange, right? Crossing over. Heading that way. Out in the suburbs now and going through just on the edge of various suburbs of the city. City spills over the hill to this valley, that was suburb. Still have troubles remembering which way I need to look on the roads. This is similar to what that lady gave me, not the exact same one but similar things. It's a sachet, you just open it up and drink straight out of the packet, and they have a whole lot of different ones. All sorts of different flavours. Oh, I love convenience stores. I just had a cold drink of Gatorade, trying to get some electrolytes in. Been sweating a fair bit. It was a bus station. I was expecting the end of course sign to be somewhere around here. I've obviously missed the course changeover sign, so now on course 53, which is 11.4 kilometres, estimated time of 3 hours, and grade of easy. And once again, it's just going through the suburbs. Looks like pedestrian only area. Right on the edge of town. This footpath's got it the right way around. The bikes go on the concrete and the walkers get the nice athletic track surface. My lunch today, triangle gimbap. This one's from the supermarket, so it's different from the convenience store ones. A lot easier to get into, but not quite as much filling. So it's just a filling with sushi rice and nori or seaweed wrapped around the outside. Yum! Oh, I think you get 4-way lanes for bikes and pedestrians. Pretty impressive. It's 4 kilometres this way. 6 kilometres that way. Wow. Lost the nice walking surface, but picked up flowers instead. Nice water point. Dog park in there. They also get water, so I've done a full water resup. Going through water quite quickly today, and we're back to the nice walking surface again. You get spoilt walking on that softer surface. Concrete to cross the bridge. Temple up there. Temple up there is beautiful. There's a bike park here, and that's a good idea. That is a tyre inflator. Walking and biking paths, the way I use this constant stream of cyclists and walkers on them. These are clever. They twirling around, keep the birds away. It's made out of water bottles. Isn't in there. Been 5 kilometres on this trail. It's good. There's tulips scattered along every couple of kilometres. I'm sitting now. No more beautiful trees. Still a nice path though. Looks like this might be the end of the lovely soft surface walking track. Oh, this is a long wait time. Yay! I can go. Nope, we get to keep the nice surface for a little bit longer. Feels like more like the countryside. There's still plenty of people on the trail. I have now been on this path for 10 kilometres. It's a long stretch on it. I mean, it's good. It's easier on the feet than the road, but there's not as much variety. There was it went uphill for a while, went downhill, now it's just pretty flat. 400 metres to go to the end of this course. I wonder if that's when this path ends. We are leaving the path after 11 kilometres. Woo. Wow, that's a long time. That's a good path. Right, in we go. Big houses in this village. Alright, not a village, it's a town. It's got traffic lights. Alright, this way. Oh, there's the sign. Once again, facing the wrong way. Got to be quick because of the traffic. There's 53 done. Right, cars coming. There's no room. It's right on a busy road. So course 52 is 14.8 kilometres. Estimated time of 4 hours and grade is easy. Right, entering the town since 1932. So restaurants around here. It's actually quite big. I'm really hot, so I have no desire to eat. I'm struggling to force the occasional snack in. Oh, turning this way. We are seen. Feels like I've just done a big loop, and I have. There's the bridge I crossed under. Went out there, out through the town, wound my way back through the town. And now I'm here. I'm even back on the same trail. I left just by the bridge. Interesting. Now it's a little detour through town, which is good. And now this is it for this lovely path. Still looks like it's dedicated for people, but gravel now. Will be something different for the feet. Looks like a proper trail over there as well. Turning off and looks like staying on a gravel road. Nope, onto the concrete road. 24.5 kilometres, and I've done 450 metres of sealed road. That's a pretty good deal. It's all been on footpath. Nice shade. It is starting to cloud over now. It's meant to rain tonight, start raining, and tomorrow is meant to be rain all day, but then it's meant to clear up the following day. Under the railway lines, and then we're on roads through the fields for a while. The village very much maximising flat field space built up on the hill. Right, this way. What do we got? Ilsu Airport, 4.3k. Guess the airport's got to be quite far out of the town because there's no flat land closer to the city. I've got absolutely no appetite today, so I must have done a really good job of eating lots when I was in town. I had good variety. I had some fried chicken, and the Korean fried chicken is beautiful. It was a soy garlic batter. Oh, it was good and quite big. And it comes with a drink, a little salad, and some pickles and some spicy sauce as well. I had bibimbap, I had burgers, chips. I found chips, which I was pretty happy about. So I ate a lot, but I think today it's been really hot this morning, and I don't have much appetite in the heat. And yes, really struggling, but unfortunately I am feeling the effects now because I'm starting to feel a bit tired. So I think I'll just go a few more K and then that will do it for the day. I just forced another chocolate bar in. It's just, when it gets melted and gooey, it just turns way too sweet. Yeah. But all of the nut bars have also got a thin bit of chocolate on them as well. It's very hard finding nut bars without chocolate. See the airport tower over there. Slight problem with me wanting to stop pretty soon is there doesn't look to be a lot of camping options. Not really until I'm out the other side of this town by the airport. There is some trees on the very corner of the airport, but I doubt there'll be anything there. Then there's another gap before there's a couple of options. So might end up walking a bit further than I want, but yeah, I'm really starting to feel a bit tired. My legs are just dead, no energy. Shows the importance of making sure I eat regularly, even if I really don't want to. Trees by the airport, definitely not an option. There's a little bit of an issue of some water on the other side of the stop bank between here and the trees, so had to know. I'm not sure we're going through the airport or we are going to go around it. We're getting pretty close to the airport. Yeah, we are going around. It's the airport just in there. Airport in there. Alright, and we're heading across the railway tracks, heading into town. Convenience store if you need. I say if I see a motel sign I might be tempted. Right. Not really much to this town. Convenience store, a couple of car shops for some reason, big church, and I think I'm nearly out of the town now. On this busy road, but it's only for 100 metres. We're about to turn off. 50 metres, we're turning here. Crossing under the railway. Thinking about a K, we crossed back over, and that's where there looked to be a patch of trees a bit closer to the trail. And through a little village, nice murals on the wall. It's the end of the runway over there. Some plane overshoots, it falls in the water. Alright, yeah, back to the water again. Looks like a massive port over there. Other side of the bridge you can see more cranes as opposed to the ones over there. Alright, getting away from the water for a little bit. Just doing a quick check in these trees. I'm pretty sure it's a no. No, too swampy. Also can't get down to it. Oh dear. It was under the railway and now about to go into the road. A lot of trees, but there's also a whole lot of buildings. Ah well. That's a busy road. I'm glad we're keeping off it. These are the trees I saw on the map, but it does look like a good place, but can't get up. there, but that looks like private land, so no. Keep following the markers. Going through another village. Lovely forest up there. So many people out and about, so good to know. I think that's a motel there. Alright, trail goes that way. There doesn't look to be any other camping areas. It's just too built up around here. So, off trail, see the motel's got a room because I am tired and I'm at 33.6k. Actually, I've got markers here. Why have I got markers here? I thought I was going down that other road. Alright, crossing. Maybe it's to cross at the crossing and then back down. Anyway, waiting for the green man. There's also a convenience store here. And I got a room. Looks fine. Standard layout. They're all pretty much identical. On the wall, the price was listed as 60, but he said no card, cash only, and it was 45.